Good morning. Welcome to yoga. Today we're going to do some chair yoga. All you're going to need is your chair. And if you would like to have a drink, then go ahead and grab yourself something to drink. And we'll go ahead and get started. So let's take a moment first in this chair just to sit and breathe a little bit. One of the most important parts of yoga is our breath and matching breath to our movements. So I want you to come forward on your chair enough that you can have your feet flat. If you feel that you have to come too far forward to get solid feet on your ground, then maybe you can put a blanket or a block underneath just for this part. Today we're going to do everything chair-based. We're not going to stand at all. So if you have something underneath your feet, that should not make it too unsafe for you. You want to have safety above everything else. So let's go ahead, sit tall. You can rest your hands on your thighs. You can close your eyes if you would like. And what we're going to do is start to inhale for 4. And then exhale for 4. So this is our steady breath. And I just want us to take a few rounds of this breath together. So that's counting in for 4. Exhaling out for 4. And let's just continue here. And if you're finding that you can breathe in and out very easily for 4 counts, maybe you'll push yourself and see if you can inhale for 5 and then exhale for 5. But the name of this breath is steady breath, which means it needs to be even in and out. No gasping in or having to exhale like too fast. So go ahead, open your eyes. We're going to use, for the first 2/3 of our practice, roughly, we're going to use that steady breath. So some of our movement will be on breath. Sometimes we'll hold poses in breaths. I just want you to keep in mind the steady breath. Let's start to lift our toes. So we're just going to take toes up off the ground and then put toes down. Lift your toes up. Put your toes down. If you're wearing shoes, it's fine. Just stretch your toes towards the top of your shoes. And down. And lift and spread those toes out and press them down. Now we're going to come up on our toes. So we're going to lift heels up and down and up and down. We'll just continue here. So steady breath up and then down and up and down. And one more time with that breath, up and down. So let's go ahead and take our hand to that right knee, and we're going to help that right knee up towards our chest. So just a little stretch up towards your chest, and then go ahead and hold behind your leg. So let's start to draw some circles with that right foot. You're just going to draw a few circles there. And back the opposite way. And I'm trying to sit as tall as I can. And I'm going to point and flex my foot. So if you feel yourself starting to slide down, maybe lower your leg a little. So we want to try to be as tall as we can. Now can we go ahead and just start to take that leg out and then bring it in. We'll do 2 more. Out and in. And we'll slowly take it out and in. And then let's go ahead and let that foot rest down. Alright, go ahead, pull up your other leg, so your left leg this time. And we're just going to pull it up. I'm stretching my back out. Pull it up. Now hold behind. Let's start to roll your circles one way. And let's roll back the opposite way. And then we're just going to take a few moments to point and flex our foot. Stay tall. have 3 straightened legs, so extend it out and bring it in. And take it out, trying to match it to that breath. Bring it in. One more time, inhaling it out. Exhale, bring it in. And let's go ahead and put both feet back down on the ground. And I want you to sit nice and tall. So hands out to the side, we're gonna find mountain pose again. So roll your shoulders up, around, and down, palms forward. Press your feet into the floor. Alright, so we're gonna go back over to our right leg. And now what we're gonna do is pull the knee up and let it go down. So we're gonna take this knee up to our chest, lower it down, take it up towards the chest, wrap your fingers around your knee, and take it down. So if you're gonna keep in this direction if you have hip precautions, okay, up and down. If you don't, let's try to take it out to the side as we pull it up, and then let it down. So I could have my hands behind my knee, if this felt better, and I'm just moving it out to the side, bringing it in, out to the side. One more time. And let's go ahead and put foot back down. Find your mountain pose so we can reset. So we're gonna do the other side. So just a few up and down first. So I'm gonna start to draw the knee up to my chest. I'm staying tall, hands around my knee or behind my knee, but it's gonna come up. I'm gonna let it go all the way back down. Then I'm gonna take it up again. And I'm gonna let it all the way back down. Last time, take it up. So now I'm gonna hold where it's comfortable. Inhaling in towards my chest. Exhale, let it go away. Inhale, take it out to the side. Bring it around. Pull it in. And around. And in. And around. And let's just do a couple more. In. And last time. Bring it down. Let's come back to mountain pose. Everyone sit up tall. Okay. Last thing with our hips, just a little bit of a hip circle. So your options could be just to bring it up again, step it out, bring it up, step it in, or you're just coming up and down to center. Now I'm gonna go out to the right, start to draw some circles one way. Last thing here with our hips, and go back the other way. It should be nice and loosey-goosey. Let's try the other side. Start to roll it around. And reverse. Alright, so come back to center. So we're going to do a very, very small bit of trunk rotation. I like to have my feet nice and flat on the ground. Make sure your sits bones, your rear end is on the ground. Hands to your thighs. Let's start to draw some circles. So I'm starting with my belly, and I'm coming around into the circle. Now I am short, so I have to, even in this dining room chair, come up on my toes as I go back. And I'm trying not to drop my head back, but I'm making those circles bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And now let's reverse. So now I'm big, right? But I'm going to start to draw those circles in. So I'm going to start to come a little bit inward, a little inside. So I like to imagine here I'm walking through a labyrinth, and I'm coming into the center, and then when I get back big, I'm walking out again. All right, shake it all out. Arms out to the side. They can be in line with your shoulders or they can be a little lower. It's going to be up to you. We're going to do some gliding. So we're going to glide over to the left and bring it up and glide over to the right. So this isn't weight shifting as far as me lifting my hips up like we do sometimes with chair walk. You're going to keep your rear end down on your chair. So don't let that opposite side of your glute come up when you lean. Okay, let's stretch it out. So I'm looking over the hand in the direction that I'm going. I'm going to come up, look over my hand in the direction that I'm going. All right, let's do a few like that. Take it out. Let's do one more. All right. And come back to center, bring your arms down. Let's do some shoulder rolls. So up, around, and down. Up, around, and down. Let's go up, around, and down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Can we reverse? Let's take it up, around, and down. Up, around, and down. Remember, you can do these as singles if you feel like it. If this is too much. All right, now let's take both hands. We're going to push out to the right, and then we're going to pull in. So now go out on that diagonal, push, and pull in. So my right hand here is forward, push, pull in. Now my left hand kind of leads, push, pull in, right, kind of back to the side, push, pull in. All right, arms out, goddess. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Turn your toes out just a little, press into your goddess shape. So feet are pushing down, hips are pushing down, belly's back, up and in, and you're pushing those arms back just a little. Now let's reach up through the crown of our head and let's start to inhale our arms in. See if you can touch. Exhale, take them out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Let's do two more. Inhale in. Exhale out, and give it a push. Now, bring your hands in, Anjali mudra. So I'm going to pull my hands all the way down till they're in line with my elbows. Press your hands together. We're going to inhale, arms up slightly in front of your shoulders as high as you'd like to take them, and then exhale it down. Take it up as high as you'd like to take them, and bring it down. Let's do a few more. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, hold, and let's just twist to the left. Anjali mudra, arms, come back to center, twist to the right, back to center, and release. All right, shake everything out. I'm going to stand up and give myself a shoulder roll. I also want to make sure that we're good on time. All right, so as we move through our flow, our standing poses, this is what I want you to think about. If your arms are starting to be tired up above, this is very cardio, this can warm us up. If they're starting to get tired, you can always, instead of coming to warrior one arms, maybe have these soft goddess arms, okay? That's a great place to work. Same thing, if your arms are getting tired out here, maybe elbows bent in and maybe lowered a little will feel better for you. So we're gonna do our right side first, then we'll do a left side. It's gonna feel like a lot of work, but this is to help calm us and cool us down, and then we'll have a nice settle down. So let's take arms up warrior one. And we're gonna bring this to humble warrior. So I'm gonna come forward. Eyes start to go down towards the ground, almost to that 45 degrees, like I wanna pop up. Then I'm gonna inhale my arms up. I'm gonna take that right leg and step it out to the side. Okay, my chest is gonna turn forward. So we'll take warrior one from here on out. Exhale, push your hands down, look out over that right shoulder and start to draw some circles with your wrist. So I could be in here if I wanted to. Gonna draw circles with wrist. Now let's inhale, turn your chest back towards me. Exhale, humble warrior. Come back to that 45-degree angle. Press your feet into the floor to help you stay on the chair. Inhale up. Let's come back to warrior two. Chest stays towards me. You just look out over that right hand. Now we're going to flex our fingers down. And we're going to pull them back and up. Flex fingers down. Pull back and up. Flex fingers down. Pull back and up. Inhale. All the way back forward. Let's exhale. Last humble warrior here. Take it down. Everyone play with goddess arms when you come up. Come up to goddess arms. Don't those feel good? Alright, so there's your option. Go ahead, straighten your arms out. Warrior two arms. Look towards me. So look towards your device. We're going to take our right fingers and push them forward. And we're going to take our left fingers and we're going to take those back. And then we're going to tip our head back towards our left hand for a nerve glide. Come back, palms forward. Take your left hand, bring your fingers in. Right hand, take your fingers back. And a little tip, head towards that left hand. And bring it down. So this time take your arms up to warrior one and see if you can lift that right leg and bring it in. Let's bring hands down, Anjali mudra. And let's take hands out to the side. And let's take a few breaths, give ourselves a break. So you can close your eyes if you'd like. We're going to come back to steady breath. We're just resetting, coming back to this nice controlled place. Easy in, easy out. Okay, we have one more side to do. Let's take those arms up. We're going to take it out, humble warrior. Okay, so both feet are forward, eyes towards the ground. Reach those arms forward, reach to the crown of your head, and as you come out, can you lift up that left leg and take it out to the side? Push your palms down, belly stays towards me, look out over your left hand. Go ahead and start to draw some circles with your wrist. Shoulders stay out of our ears, so we're pressing those shoulders down. Inhale, back to warrior one, chest toward, torso out towards me, face towards me. Exhale, humble warrior. Okay, so number two, inhale up, torso towards me, push your hands down, look out over your left arm, and then let's flex our hands down and flex our wrist up, fingers down, fingers up, one more time, fingers down, fingers up, inhale all the way back. Exhale, last humble warrior here. Inhale your arms out. Let's do nerve glide. So look towards me. Take your arms out, palms towards your device, palms forward. Let's take our left hand and let's take left fingers back, right fingers forward. Tip your head back towards the right. So right ear towards right shoulders. Feel that stretch. And come up. So left fingers forward, right fingers back, tip your right ear to right shoulder. Nice stretch. Good job, guys. Release. Can you lift that right leg up? Bring it back in. Hands to Anjali mudra. Let's come down through our chest all the way back to mountain pose and take a breath. We're back. Okay, so let's take that left arm, bring it across, give it a little stretch. We have a little stuff for our hips now. Let's come back across. Right hand comes across. Shake everything out. So let's start with this right leg. So we're coming back to that shape where we pulled our knee up to our chest and we stayed tall. So I want you to pull it up to your chest, stay as high as you can, and then see if you can lift your arms out to the side and hold that leg up. Breathe. 2, 1. Never hold your breath, but take hold of your leg. Can you lift it a little higher? Now, you have options. I'm going to take my left hand to my foot and bring that foot across my knee and just let it sit. If this is too much, then you could always bring your foot back down and let your knee fall open as long as your hips allow. If externally rotating and dropping that hip open isn't for you, or you're not allowed to gentleman sit, then please don't do it. Just follow your hip precautions above everything else. So this is usually enough of a stretch that we don't need to press down or do anything. We can just sit tall, okay? Another option, if I did want a deeper stretch, I could lean forward, and I'm not using that right arm to really press my knee at all. I'm simply leaning forward. Okay, so another variation. If I come up, I can take my left hand now towards my right knee, my right hand behind my chair, and I'm going to start to twist towards my knee. So that I have this little version. This is a little version of a sage twist. And then we're going to come back to center. And I'm going to lift that knee up, hold it, and just extend my leg out. Okay, and if I'm super flexible, maybe I can hold on to my toe and extend that leg out. And then let's bring it down. All right, back to mountain pose. Okay, let's pull our knee up to our chest. Inhale, get as tall as you can. Now remember, so your knee might drop a lot, but it's okay. I want you to energetically try to hold it up and take those arms out. So let's count together. 3, 2, 1. Hand to knee. Let's pull it up just a little more. And then if it's appropriate, let's slip that foot over into pigeon. And we're going to hang out here in pigeon, see how this feels. I could come up on my toe, maybe if that's another option to deepen the stretch. But for most of us, this is a good place to try to sit, especially if I'm trying to maintain that posture to sit up as tall as I can. Nice deep inhales. Remember, you can deepen this pose by coming forward just a little. Okay. You could come up and maybe take right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Little twist. And let's come back. Let's go ahead and release that down. Okay guys, let's start getting ready, maybe to wind this down a little bit. Let's start with just a twist. So we had a little bit of a twist option there, but let's take a different twist option. Let's take right hand to left knee. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Inhale as tall as you can. So our twists like for us to be tall. Lengthen that spine and you're going to start to revolve around. So careful on the lumbar spine. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, little twist. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, little twist. Look over the shoulder. We're going to stay and breathe. Back out of this if you find that your breath is not steady. unsteady breath. Make sure you bring it back in. We'll come back to center. Do a shoulder roll and change sides. So now I have left hand to right knee. Right hand behind, inhale, get tall. Bring it up and around. Steady breath. Inhale, get tall. Exhale. Bend one more time. Inhale. Exhale. And let's come back to center. Go ahead, walk your legs out to goddess for me. Don't take your arms up. We're going to keep our hands on our thighs. We're going to take our left shoulder. We're going to roll it around, and then we're going to bring it across. Okay? So that's up, a shrug, and across. And back. So this is part of a natural movement pattern. Up and around and across. The arms are called bear around, okay, like a bear. Up and across. And we'll come back up, heel toe, your feet in. Okay, so hands on your thighs. Inhale, soften belly forward to cow. Exhale, roll it back to cat. Inhale, up to cow. Exhale, back to cat. Two more. So I'm going to give you an option here for open heart pose. So after this last cat cow, so your last cat, come back up tall. And if you'd like to take your arms out, thumbs down, and reach around and take hold of the back of your chair. You can press like you're coming to cow, but pull your shoulders together. Raise your eyes and press. That's optional. Don't hold your breath. And release. Okay, let's roll them out. Roll them out. So let's take left ear, drop it down to left shoulder, and up. Right ear to right shoulder, and up. Shrug shoulders up to ears and press down. Let's repeat. Left ear to left shoulder, and up. Right ear to right shoulder, and up. Shrug shoulders to ears, press down, bring your chin to your chest. Let's roll twice to the right, and then we'll roll twice to the left. Go at your speed. I like to go kind of slow. I feel like I'm zipping through, but I like to take these slow. I'm not dropping my head back all the way, very cautious. I'm very cautious with severe neck flexion, so I don't do a lot of that. Hyperextension, I meant. Sit up tall. All right, guys, we're done. Can we bring hands to chest? We're going to close with a deep inhale in through our nose, a long exhale out through our mouth. So deep inhale in. Long exhale like a sigh. And we'll take a bow to ourselves and to each other for the gift of shared practice. Namaste. Thank you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.